Hello. Hey guys, how are you today? It's Gigi. Come on into my kitchen. It is Tuesday and I'm going to make me some lunch with you guys. And what I've decided that I want today is I'm making some homemade pimento cheese. And I know that I've done that with you before, but I've also got some bacon cooking in my little toaster oven. I'm frying up some bacon strips, and I'm in the mood today for a homemade pimento cheese and bacon grilled cheese sandwich. So that's what I'm going to make up today. I'm going to just take you step by step of how I make my pimento cheese. For all my new followers, welcome. There is a video on my page where I've made pimento cheese before, but I just did a fold over sandwich and some crackers, whatever. So I'm doing a different version. I'm going to grill it today. Okay, so first of all, we're going to make our grilled cheese, and then we'll get into making the sandwich once the bacon is done, okay? So what I've got here, guys, is I have freshly grated, just before going live with you, I've got an 8-ounce block of cheddar, sharp cheddar, and I've got an 8-ounce block of pepper jack. My husband likes it spicy, and so I always use the pepper jack with a spicier kick to it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Now, if you don't like the spicy, sorry about that, guys. If you don't like the spicy, hands are clean and washed, then just use, and also you can, that's a bacon. Also, you can just use sharp cheddar, leave the pepper jack out, and you can also make more of this by doubling my recipe, or doing a half a block of each, or just an 8-ounce block if you don't want to make this much. But this will also be good for me to use in my husband's lunch this week, in his lunch box. So, okay, so what I've also done is I have drained a 7-ounce jar of pimentos. I've drained the entire jar, okay? That's 7 ounces. I'm gonna put that in. Okay, I've also got a half a block of room, just been letting it come to room temperature, cream cheese, okay? That's half of an 8-ounce block of cream cheese. Okay, I'm also going to add 3/4 a cup of mayonnaise. Use whatever mayonnaise that you like, okay? Whatever you prefer, that's what you use. And that's 3/4 of a cup. Okay, all right, and then I'm going to add a teaspoon. Some people may chop up onions in theirs. I'm not a fan of raw onions, but I'm going to do a teaspoon of onion powder. This is actually garlic powder. This is my onion powder, but I'm doing a teaspoon of each. So that was a teaspoon of garlic powder. This is a teaspoon of onion powder. Now, you season yours to your own liking. A lot of times, seasoning is to your preference and to your taste, okay? Now, if I have to put this video on pause, I'll be right back, but I am waiting. Hang on, let me grab my... I'm also going to do a half of a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm not going to add any salt because the cheese has a good bit of sodium in it, so I'm not going to, but I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of black pepper, okay? And that's it for our spices, okay? Because we've got the spices in the pepper jack cheese. So let me just go back over this. I have got an 8-ounce block of sharp cheddar, an 8-ounce block of pepper jack, and I've got a half a block of cream cheese, 1 7-ounce jar of pimentos, and I've got a 3/4 cup of mayo. I've got a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, okay? So now we're gonna give this all a good mix. And let me check my bacon real quick. Not quite ready. I'm gonna start that. I'm gonna let that cook a little bit longer. I like my bacon crispy. All right, guys, so we're gonna just give this a good mix. And guys, once you mix it up, if you feel like you need to add more mayonnaise, I like to put less and be able to add to it than to put too much. You can't take it out. So if I feel like I need more mayonnaise, I'll add more. And I don't think I'm going to need any more mayonnaise. The consistency of it feels right to me. So that was 3/4 cup of mayo for 2 8-ounce blocks of cheese, and a 4-ounce block of cream cheese. About 3/4 of mayonnaise seems like the right consistency. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my griddle set up right here in front of me, wait for my bacon to finish crisping up, and then I'm going to come back with you, and we're going to make us a homemade pimento cheese and bacon grilled cheese sandwich, okay? I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, let's get our sandwich ready to toast up. As you can hear, my griddle is ready. I have put a little butter on one side of my toast, on one side of my bread that I'm about to toast, okay? And as you can see, look at our pimento cheese. Does that look delicious? So I am going to put my bread face down where I've just buttered the sides. My bacon is, and if I have to put you on pause, I think I started to tell you this earlier and got sidetracked when I went over there to get my pepper, but I've got, it's my bacon. I've got the garage door guy coming today, and my one side of my garage is messing up and doesn't want to go all the way up. So he's coming out to take a look at it. I said in this cold temperatures that we're having, it's probably froze. But I am just spreading a generous amount of pimento cheese. My hands are clean, and this is my sandwich, so I'm okay with sliding it off of my finger. Yeah, that's gonna be delicious. All right, let me get my couple of pieces of bacon out. Put it on here. Smells delicious. Of course, y'all know bacon always smells delicious. So we're gonna put a couple of pieces of bacon on it. And guys, we're gonna let this just grill up until it's nice and toasty on both sides. It's already starting to get creamy. So what I did is I just buttered both sides of my bread and put some pimento cheese, a couple of slices of bacon, and that's what I'm gonna have me for lunch. I'll pop that pimento cheese in the refrigerator. And we will slide this griddle right out of the way so we can pull our sandwich. May have to let that sandwich cool a little bit. It may be. See that pimento cheese oozing out of there? Let's give it a slice. Oh, and I meant to tell y'all that I'm using my, of course I show y'all all the time, you know, I'm using my Hero bread that I get at Publix. It's, if you have a Publix, it's always over there by the deli where they keep all their bread and rolls and stuff like that. That's where you'll find it at. They have the, I'll show you one more time for my new followers. The one I'm using this week, which is the one that I love. They just sometimes that they may not be out of it and I'll get the regular, but I love the seeded. The seeded Hero, it has 1 carb. And then I also love to get the 0 carb Hero flour tortillas. Okay. So the Hero is the brand that I like. If you're trying to, you know, eat lower carb, cut your carbs, or, you know, cut back on some sugar and carbs, that Hero bread is the best bread that I found. Some of that keto bread, oh my word, I don't like it, can't handle it. But this Hero bread is soft, it's fresh, it's delicious, just like regular bread, no joke. Look at that, guys. I just was craving. I said, oh, pimento cheese, homemade pimento cheese. I needed to make some anyhow, with some bacon slices. Y'all know it's good. I don't even have to tell you. Grilled. Both slices of your bread, buttered, grilled, homemade pimento cheese, bacon slices. What is not to love? Now, I don't know if we're getting any snow today or not. I've been hearing all week that we are, but I don't know. I'm going to come right back to you because that's my husband calling, so I'm going to take this call. Be right back. Well, that didn't take but about 10 seconds. He just wanted to know if the garage door man had came yet, and I said, not yet. I said, honey, where's the snow? He said, oh, it's not coming for 4 or 5 more hours, but we're supposed to get some snow, some more snow here in Georgia. And y'all, the temperatures have been freezing. If you're from Georgia, you already know it's been cold, but I know it's cold. You know, a lot of people are struggling with the cold, but it's unusual for Georgia for us to be in the teens and to stay in the teens for several days. So that's really cold for us. But anyhow, he said, what you doing? I said, I'm doing a video. Oh, I'm sorry. I said, it's okay. I already told him I got to take this call. It's my husband. Anybody else, I'll ignore and call them right back. So, but anyhow, guys, make y'all so easy. Make you some homemade pimento cheese, because if you do, you're never going to buy store-bought pimento cheese again. Don't even taste the same. I don't know what they put in it, what they do, but it is not the same as making homemade pimento cheese. It is delicious. Well, listen, I appreciate you hanging out with me in my kitchen and talking to me and keeping me company while I made me some lunch. I'm going to go and eat my lunch while it's warm and enjoy it. But thank y'all so much for coming back day after day and hanging out with me and supporting my page. And y'all seen my little post that I just did that I reached 2,500 people, and I was so excited. So I'm thankful for each and every one of you that has clicked that follow button. And you know what helps my page more than anything? It wouldn't be a page without you. But when you share my videos, like at the end of this video, if you'll hit that share button, it just puts my content out there and lets other people see it. Then they can decide if they want to follow it or not. So share it with your friends if you don't mind. I'm not forcing it. I'm not one of those people forcing things on people. I don't like that. So I don't like to do that to people. But I will ask you just kindly if you wouldn't mind to share my videos. That would be a blessing. And it would help me to get my page out there. So I hope that you enjoy it. I hope you'll make you some pimento cheese sandwich. I hope you stay warm. I hope you stay warm. Stay out of the cold best you can. And I pray wherever you're at that the weather is safe and that you're able to get indoors and to stay warm. And pray for those who are, less fortunate and maybe struggling during these cold temps. If you have elderly neighbors, check on them. Make sure they don't need anything. Make sure that they're okay. All right? Well, listen, I love you guys. Be the hands and feet of Jesus and his mouth of peace. And be a blessing to somebody. Choose today to be a blessing to somebody. Okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you back again real soon in my kitchen. We'll cook up something else together. Bye-bye.